shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling. Like you won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling. Like
oh, when the saints go marching in, oh, when the saints go marching in.
We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the New Orleans Saints and the Jacksonville Jaguars on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico in the booth with Greg Olson and Blake Grupe on the field to get this started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
And their own 23-yard line.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. Forced out wide, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second and 10.
Hey, run! Hey, center.
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Rachel Tootin. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early third down coming up.
Brings up third down and 9.
Sink right. Hey, tomato.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
To return, it's Shaheed. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game.
Let's go. 19 Tiger.
First carry now for Alvin Kamara. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at their 49-yard line.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second down and 4.
Let's go now.
They'll go again here with Kamara, and he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
The toss, left side, caught by his running back. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
First and 10 at the
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And While that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
Throwing on second down, Chuck. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
That's complete on the tight end screen. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Chuck to throw on second down. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
On second down, it's Chuck. This one caught at the floor. And that's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes third and goal.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 3. Third and goal.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll talk things over before third down. Kamara. And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown. So they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. They'll go. And here's Chuck. Now he'll work his way out right. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal.
Hey, lie.
On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Saints going to use their second timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Let's go.
Right back to 2. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
This is 3rd and 6.
Red on red.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's got his man. It's Pickens.
What was that nonsense?
Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 93 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted.
Oh, some nonsense.
In a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession too. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. Inside the 35. 20. 15. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Saints will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Chooton. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Lawrence. Set up the screen here for Chooton. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
All right, Mike, so the way they teach these screenplays to the offensive lineman is you got to stop the defender's feet. You just don't want him to get a free, clean rush to the quarterback because you're so worried about getting out in front of the back. Make him start his rush over again before you slip out. Ball gets dumped right over the rusher's head.
Oh, yeah, wow.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go.
Now Lawrence. That is brought in at the 10. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Now here's Lawrence. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal. But right now, they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
From the 1, 2nd and goal.
Route.
Chooton. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
this is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
Line of scrimmage to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal.
Hey, Lion! Son, this is a hunt.
Throwing is Lawrence. And he's in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Jacksonville. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this game.
Makes the score Jaguars 14, Saints 7.
Just so stupid, bro.
Touchdown, out to kick this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On first down, they'll start out with Camaro. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
Free on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. Now Shuck. Left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, it's Shuck. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Somebody gotta do it, I'm in. Somebody gotta do it, I take you. Watch, do it. We survived outside off from the music. Turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, but don't you get involved. Hey, what? I mean, shit I've seen them all. Take a listen, take a trip.
Red on red.
Lawrence gonna give it to Jinton. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Pete Werner there to make the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, let's go. Here we go.
They go play action for Lawrence. He's got a man. That's Travis Hunter. Down the left sideline. What about that? Out of bounds. All the way down inside the 15. A big play for Jacksonville. An even 50 yards.
10 at the 12-yard line.
Hey, Ron. Son, this is Silver.
Now Lawrence on the bootleg. He's going to keep it himself.
Fuck, he doesn't fumble the ball there is just beyond me.
Dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
Second and 7.
Hey, go, go. Go, go. Son, this is hot.
Lawrence now. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. The thing is, the offense comes to the sideline now. The quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Jaguars build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7. So, after the field goal, back out is Little to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Second and 11. Operating out of the gun. This over in a flash, and he lost the football. And no turnover here. One of those guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. To the air is shot. Flush to his right. A minute 56 to play in this first half. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout. Here's Brian Anger now as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
Hey, Lion. Here we go.
On first down, Lawrence.
Oh, come on.
Middle, that's his tight end pitch. And he's taking it inside the opponent's 35. That's good for 27 and a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
First down throw for Lawrence. We'll get this to pitch once more.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Lawrence to throw. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Red.
Left side, caught by Hunter. A gain there of 10 yards. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
And the Jags are going to have first and goal. Coming up, tackle made at the 3-yard line.
It's been a really good drive so far. What I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Hey, easy, route. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And now it's 3rd and goal.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
6 of 24. Hey, Soko, hot. Red.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Northwest Hunter. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Oh, my goodness.
First touchdown this year.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. He'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10, here's Shuck. That one out wide for Kamara. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Here is Shuck on 1st and 10. Going up top. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, save a touchdown.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Shuck. The ball comes out. And this will be recovered by the offense. So they avoid the catastrophe of the finish. Time runs out. And that's the end of the 1st half.
What I'm doing right now.
Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Shaheed in motion. On the give, this is Kamara. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Big Christian Wilkins, the one who brought him down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. Off the play fake, here's Shuck. Exiting the pocket right. He'll tuck it and take off.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Chuck. Quick throw, taken in. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. They'll go. And here's Chuck. Escaping the pressure right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have the Saints 1st down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
Oh, and he is depleted on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll go on the ground with Kevin Neal. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down.
Shutt's going to throw it here on 3rd and 1. And Marlon Humphrey
Come on, bro.
picks it off.
You gotta hit that nigga. He's wide open.
As he gets long in the tooth, he certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
Up the middle, here is Chilton. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Call it a gain of 13. First down, Jacksonville.
All right, let's go. 11. Silver.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And is downfield to the tight end hits. That one good for 26 yards.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are wise. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Run over center now with Chilton. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's caught left side by Pitts. Still going. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Jacksonville. His 4th TD grab of the season. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On play action, it's Shutt. Out to his right. Now he takes off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Shutt.
Come on, bro.
Complete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Terrence, I don't need to hear that right now,
This
bro.
is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Now Shuck on third down. He's got his man. That's Olave. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
First down, Saints.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll go play action here with Chuck. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Foye.
Go all over the place with that user a little bit, but kind of is what it is.
Before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Now, toss, left side, that's two. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of
Yeah,
one.
pretty good job against the run. Pass was the problem.
Started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Hey.
Now second down throw for Lawrence.
Oh my God, I'm standing right there, bro. My niggas doing all this goofy shit. I'm seeing, but that's like the third time that didn't happen to me this game. I'm standing right there. My nigga jumping to the I see the nigga where he want to go with the ball. Oh my God, what they make DeMario Davis do on that fucking play?
But it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there,
of course,
it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Run out of the gun, and it's two. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Oh, time.
Incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And that is no good. He missed it. And they are not able to
What's up, Jalen?
to their big lead.
How's your gaming experience going tonight?
These long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot.
The new Spider-Man? The first one?
Up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Oh, on Rivals. Gotcha.
Looking to throw on first down. Here's Shuck. The reception for Rashid.
I think it was there.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 2. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. He's got his man on the in route.
What this nigga doing with this user right now is
14 yards.
that have been a robber.
It's good for a Saints first down.
No, it's not.
Shuck. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7. The air once more. Shuck. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. Throwing again, Shuck. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a 1st down.
And the Saints, 1st down. A gain of 12. And the Saints, 1st down.
Ready up.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. First and 10. Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back. Because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Throwing on 2nd down, Shuck. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now a designed run with Shuck. And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance and it paid off. 1st and goal coming up.
Saints, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
To the air is Shuck. The back of the end zone. He's got it. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. Touchdown here in the 4th quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the 4th quarter.
Groupie now for the extra point. The kick is good. The Saints are able to edge a bit closer.
Saints 14.
the touchdown. It's Rupi to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
As they're on the 31-yard line.
On first down, Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That one flips the field. Big chunk play as he goes out of bounds. A big play to kick off this drive. 68 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how...
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. The kick is good, and the Jaguars will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Saints 14.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Shaheed in motion. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Christian Wilkins, the former Dolphin, in there to bring him down.
It's first down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throwaway. You don't want to be in 2nd and long. This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
In the middle, and he's got his man complete. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, New Orleans.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
2nd and 10. The air again is shut. Thrown left side, the catch is made. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
That's just bad timing by the offensive line. They've got to get their linemen out in front of him. So either the linemen need to go faster or the back just needs to be more patient. But either way, they're just not in sync on that screen pass.
And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 19 in the air. It's good for a Saints first down.
A gain of 19 yards.
To throw is shut. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Throwing is shut. Rolling right. Now he'll run.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Third down, and here is shot. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Josh Hines-Allen. He gets in to record his second sack of the game, number 4 on the season. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. They'll indeed go, and it is shut. That's taken in, and he is going to have a Saints first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's shut. He'll get this out to his running back. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after...
That is caught by the tight end. Jawan Johnson. Touchdown, Saints. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on a 2-point conversion. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Handoff here, up the middle. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, and will take it to just over 90 seconds left on the clock. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Red on red. Silver.
And up, it's 2. And he will have the first down. That is not officially going to end the game, but they're going to be able to take the clock way down after that play.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
and 11.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So shouts at Duval here in Duval County, Florida. It is a win for the Jaguars. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tarifa. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Jaguars are the winners here at home as we say so long from Jacksonville.
Nobody got no pressure.